Hi everybody, it's Linda from the Crafting Depot, and tonight I want to show you a really easy way to use a book page and utilize it in your journals. And you can make out of this, you can actually make, let me see, this would be 1, 2, 3, and then it would be kind of like a burrito if you just glued down these two sides. So this was made, what I used was 2 book pages to make sure that it's sturdy, and then I did a little bit of stickles on the side. You can see a little bit of this is over here, but that's okay. So I'm going to show you how I did this. Okay, so that's 1. All right, so what I did was I'm going to take out 2 book pages. Let me move this over. I'm going to take 2 book pages out, and because this is a very old book, it's vintage, and the papers are very fragile, so I'm going to take 2 pages and glue them together. And just put a little glue up there. And this is a great way to decorate your journals and use your book pages. And that's what I have been desperate. Okay, so what I've also noticed, and what did I stumble across? Some glue here. Okay, I'm using a mat that's, I've been crafting. I'm swimming in papers, and I'm determined to get my, how many boxes do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes filled with papers, and I am determined to use them up. Okay, so now we have this book page, and what we're going to do is fold it in half, like that. Okay, and it's really a simple task, super easy. You're almost done. And now the next thing you're going to do is fold it down, not quite to the end, but like this. And now you're done. You have your pocket. All you have to do now is to decorate. So the other thing is, it depends on what size your, how wide your book is. Like this is 5 1/4. So you can either put it in sideways. Let me show you. You can put it in, like this would be too big for my book. So if you wanted to, you could put it in sideways like this, but then it's kind of hard to get things in this way. So I solved that problem by cutting the edges. So I just went with one of these decorative scissors and just trimmed off the edges. And I think it looks nice. It gives it a little, you know, decoration. Okay, so the next thing I would do, or what I'm going to do, is I'm going to use some Distress ink. And because I doubled the pages, it's much more durable, because the person that gets the book, I want to make sure that, you know, the pages don't rip when they're putting things in and out. So here we go. And then here we go. We're going to open it up, and we're going to do this side. And there we have it. So now what you could do, if you wanted to, you could also distress the middle. And I'm thinking I could use the same ink. And let me get my other dauber. This desk, I never cleaned it. I said, you know what? There's no point in cleaning it. Okay, so you can, if you choose to, you could distress the middle. That's an idea. That's an option. That's one. Okay, the other thing that I didn't do, I went too fast, was that I took out my stencils. And this is just another idea. You can take your stencils. You can take your brushes. Okay, let's get out the, and you can stencil it, and that gives it, and then you can go over it if you wanted to with another ink, and it gives it a different look. Okay, so let's go over here. Let's get some, I think I used the wrong dauber. Yes, I did. I hate when I do that. I absolutely hate when I do that. That's going to ruin my other ink. Okay, what did I do with the brown dauber? The brown one. Okay, I know you're here. Ugh, I hate this. Okay, where are you? Good grief, where are you? You know, as soon as I hang up, stop this video, it's going to pop right out at me. Okay, so now we have that, and I still want to do more. Okay, but I want to get the other dauber, so we're going to use orange. Orange is here. I have no idea what happened to that other dauber. Okay, this one, that's not it. Okay, orange. We're going to put some orange in here. And we'll get some orange here. And then we're going to go over here. You know what? Hold, this is really bothering me. I found it. Okay, it was over there. Over there. Ah, underneath a pile of papers. And that's why I am determined to get to the bottom of this. Okay, so I'm going to move along here and put some stenciling on. I really like the way the stenciling looks, so we're going to do some stenciling down here and over here. And when you close that up, that looks really cool. You know what? We're going to get some more. I'm going to add something else to it. Let's see, what can we add? We ruined the red. Okay, let's put this. Okay, we're going to try and use some Savage Patina. We're going to go like, am I in camera? Yes. I'm going to go like this. And up here. Just add a little bit more. Savage Patina. And look how nice that looks. Just by decorating a book page. And technically this is 2 book pages. Okay, so I think I've really decorated this page. And now it looks pretty cool. Just by using some stencils. Okay, so the next thing you want to do is get out your glue. And you're going to glue here. You're going to glue here. You're going to adhere that down, and then you're going to glue up here, and you're going to glue here. And now you have a very sturdy book page. So what you can do with this, right, this one is, the one that I did is still wet. So what you can do with this is glue it. Now it can fit on the page like this. So you can stick anything that you want, any kind of ephemera. It could be vintage, it could be a book page, like I took the picture of this book, of this bird rather, and I backed it on paper. You can stick it in here like this. You can take a DigiKit. This is a DigiKit I made. You can stick it in here. And if you choose, you also have a spot right here. So you have a spot here, you have a spot here, and you have a spot here, which can also be down here. Okay, so let's continue decorating this. And what I'd like to do is take some of my, I have so many of these, and I wonder if it needs it really. Actually, this looks pretty good, but that, no, that'll take care of that. You know what, I might just, oh, that's cute. And you know, who says it can't stick over? Right? Right. And I mean, there's all kinds of things that you could do. You could add that like that. I'm just looking. Take something like that, maybe put it down there so it doesn't interfere. That's what we're going to do. We're going to put this like this. And we're going to add it like that on the side there. How cute is that? And then if you want, you can cut it off like that. And then we could add some stickles. I also have something else. Hold on. Okay, so let's do some stickling. So we have red. We have green in there. We have blue. Maybe we'll do some blue. So let's do some stickling. And stickling is, okay, so this is liquid pearls and the color is robin egg. So I'm in camera. And we're going to just do some stickling up here and across. And down. Like that. We'll do one more over here. Maybe we'll do a couple here like this so they know that's a pocket. And then we could do down here 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then maybe do 2 here, 1 or 3. 3 is the magic number. Okay, there we go. And let me see, I'll pick this up very gently. And how cute is that for your journal? Okay, so let's move that to the side and let that dry. And we're going to do another one. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to glue 2 pages together. You can use 1 if you want. I'm going to use 2. There we go. And then I'm just going to smush it down. Make sure there's no bumps, and then just rip it out. Okay, so this one we're going to do a little differently. Different. Not differently, different. Okay, so we're going to fold it in half. And this time we're going to make a triangle here, like this. And we're going to glue these sides down. Glue those down. And then we're just going to fold this over. You know what? I'm going to do something else. I'm going to take that out. I'm going to cut. Let me see what happens if I cut. Try something. Okay, fold that down. And then fold it like that. Something's wrong. You know what? We're going to fold this in. Fold these in. Because I don't want to see those. Fold that in like that. And now fold it down. You still get that point. Okay, let me see. Fold it like that. I don't like the way that looks. Let me see. Okay. So you have your pocket here, you have a pocket here. There's something wrong here. This doesn't look right. So what if we just fold this in like this and fold this down like that? Okay, let me see. Fold that in like that. And then fold that. Yep. So now we have a different look. I'm going to fold that over. Let's see. Okay. All right, now we have a different look. Okay, so now we have a pocket here and then you have a pocket, a little pocket here. I'm thinking. I did it all wrong, but you know what? I kind of think that might be cute. Let me just see how this looks. If that doesn't work out, we'll try something else. So we'll glue this. It was supposed to go like this. And then I did this and like that, but then you're only going to have a small little slot in there. So I don't like that. Let's try this again. Okay. You see, whenever I come on here, you guys learn from my mistakes. Okay, so that didn't work out too good. So I'm going to do it again. Glue it down. Make sure everything is smooth. Rip your papers out. I'm going to cut the sides. I'm going to fold it in half. I'm going to cut down the sides because I want it to fit in my journal. And this is up to you. You don't have to do this if you want it to go the other way. Okay, so we're going to try this again. So it's folded like this, and then you fold it over like that. That still doesn't seem right. Fold it over like that. You know what? We're going to do this. I think I just created a different pocket. So it's one pocket here, and then if you choose to, you can have a side tuck here. So let's do it that way. Okay, that's what we're doing. Okay, so before we do this, we're going to distress. We're going to take out the blue dauber this time, and we're going to go around, and we're going to distress the sides. I'm going to go around the bottom. And there's all different ways. There's no one right way or wrong way. There's always, and I'm sure somebody can watch this and say, oh, Linda, I got a better way. And I would love to hear it. Okay, so we're going to make this point, but we're going to make it like a side tuck. And then we're going to color the whole thing in. Like that. Yeah. And then I'm going to get out the brown dauber, which I found. And we're going to get those stencils again. Where did I put it? Oh, here it is. And we're going to go. Okay, so that's going to be there. And then we're going to stencil a little bit here. And stencil a little bit there. Maybe put a little bit of stencil up here. How cute is that? Okay, and then we're going to stencil over here. Put some stenciling over here. Cute. Look at that. And now we have a totally different look. And you know what? Maybe we'll get the blue dauber. I know. You're thinking to yourself, does she know what she's doing? No. No, I don't. But you know what? Let's see what we get, what we come up with. How cute is that? All right, we're going to put some blue down here. Let's see how that looks. Looks looking good. Okay, so now the trick is, how do we glue it? Okay, so I do know, this makes sense to me. We're going to glue here, and we're going to glue here. All right, so we got that down. Then the next thing I'm going to do is glue in here. I want these glued down. want this glued down. And inside here I want this glued. And I definitely want, okay, so we got those glued. And then what I'm going to do is make it a side tuck. All right, so we're gonna just glue one side. One side is going down. Okay. And then what else can we do to this? Okay, so I was thinking we could put a little flower right here. Let's get that flower out. And I don't want to lose the stenciling. So I'm going to put the little flower right there like that. And how cute is that? But we're not done. We're going to do a little, just a couple of stickles. Like that. And then we can put a little stickle right there. One right there. And one there. And then maybe one here. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. How adorable is that? Okay, so this is what we did tonight. This is the first one. This is the demo that I showed you in the beginning. So you can decorate it so many different ways. But here are some, and these are wet, so I have to be super careful. This one I used a cluster, a little, you know, some stenciling, and pretty easy. So let me show you. You can stick this in your book. Here's a, which way does this go? Okay, here's my book. Okay, so here's a book, and I don't want to get this all over here ruined. So let me move this over. And it's a disaster over here. All right, so let's find a page to stick that. Oh, I think that would look nice. So let's see. So this is how it would look in your book. Glued down on this side and that side. And then you have the top area. Where is my ephemera? And you can use any kind of ephemera. It can be vintage ephemera. It could be pictures from a book, a magazine. I have it right in front. Oh, here it is. So here are some ideas of ephemera. Anything can be ephemera. So you can use cardstock and cut it out, decorate it, so that could go in the bottom. You can put some DigiKits in here, and I have to be really careful not to get this ruined. You can take a magazine picture, something interesting, whoops, I'm sorry, something interesting for someone to look at, and you can stick it in there. So that's our little activity tonight. It's really easy to use a book page and make something cute out of it. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please give me a thumbs up. Please hit the subscribe button. And if you choose the notification so that you get more videos, because I'm doing videos all the time. I also have an Etsy store. And in my Etsy store, I have some paper packs that have things like this with birds and butterflies. And I have music paper and all kinds of stuff in there. Not vintage, some vintage, but mostly all different papers, and I do have videos of it inside my description. So I also have some fabric packs if you're interested and you want extra fabric. All shipping is included, and it's a good deal. All right, so with that, have a wonderful day, and you know, I'm really grateful to all of you that have been subscribing to my channel, and I hope that you're all doing well and you're all crafting whatever it is that you're doing. Okay, and I will see you on the next one. Okay, bye-bye, guys.